the fantastic Mr. Benjamin Guilfoyle!
Oh gosh, this is hard. I'm short. Hang on. Right. Hello. Hey. Good stuff. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Good. My name's Benjamin Guilfoyle. For some bizarre reason, I'm the woolly hat poet. Really regretting that today. But anyway, I would like to start off with a poem about one of my favourite summer blockbuster movies from 1991. Anyone a fan of Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Right. This is called 12th century shower scene. Well, you wouldn't call it a real shower scene. It's only 39 seconds long and it's not obscene, but in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, there is a scene where Robin, played by Hollywood superstar Kevin Costner, is completely starkers. Chest, back, bum, balls, having a scrub beneath a waterfall. And if you look, you can see it all. Probably, and I mean it's good. It's a good scene. People need to wash. You don't often see that in movies. I mean, it's fine. It's hygienic. It's 1180 AD-ish, and Marion, maid, and her aide decide to pay Robin a rather impetuous visit while he's enjoying this skinny dip / shower, which of course, as we've discussed, is fine. In fact, it's superb. No problem so far. So, Marion turns, has a look, sees his bum, a cheeky blush, refuses to look away of course, and that's fine, cause the girl's in love. And I know given half a chance she'd stop and stare till the end of time, or at least until she got bored, whichever one came first. But no such luck, as a gung-ho merry man calls out to Robin. Robin! You've got visitors! And this is where the problem begins, because this is the shot that makes me cringe harder than anything, and I think this movie is pretty perfect. It's that Robin is wet, dripping, sodden. It's not a sunny day, I'm assuming he's cold and he just pops his pants back on. His 12th century, grubby, rough, tight-fitting leather pants back on, and he does not dry off. Oh, gosh, I grimace. He is not wearing underwear. He is completely commando, and that, my friends, is gonna chafe. It is nails on a chalkboard, it pains me to the core. Have you ever got your fingernail caught and it bends back? Well, that's what this scene does to me. I want to grab a towel and throw it through the screen like that movie The Ring, but just in reverse. Dry yourself off, you Poncy Burke. I mean, it holds up really well from 1991. Fantasy adventure starring Morgan Freeman, Alan Rickman, and a cheeky appearance by Brian Blessed at the beginning. So I mean, chafing aside, I'm still going to give it a 10 out of 10, and I would recommend you watch it if you haven't already. Thank you very much. Goodness me, does anyone drive a car?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Wow. This is about filling a car up with petrol. It's called No Change. He feels like he could take on the world. And the guy behind the counter knows it. Look at his face, he's dead smug, head held high as he starts to strut across the forecourt. Give it up to this guy. He needs banners, balloons, streamers, stat, a party in the street and a big party hat. He has done the impossible. Pulled off a feat that was never thought possible. He has single-handedly stopped the petrol counter thingy. Quite precisely, bang on the dot, £20 exactly today. He is winning. And now he can pay with a fresh note. Boom. No change. Thank you. I I don't really do like love poems. It's not real. I actually like happy kind of poems. But I suppose this poem, I suppose it would fall under the umbrella of love poems. But it's also about friendship and Pokemon on the Game Boy. It's called I Choose You. To me, you are the very best. Possibly the best there ever was. And out of sheer respect, I choose you. Let's become one. Let's connect. Let's be stronger than infrared. For you, I'm prepped to take that step, and together, yes, we can get to the next level. Isn't that where you want to be? Well, why not go there with me? If that's too much, just say no. I will pack up my stuff and you can go blasting off again, like every other playtime. But if that's not the case, and I've got it wrong, take the other end of the link cable and turn your Game Boy on. And we will sit down as trainers and we'll trade Pokemon. Yeah, so I'll tell you a bit about the tour which happened ages ago. So I wanted to go on a tour anyway, but I wanted to do something with my poetry. So I decided to raise money for the Lancaster Homeless Shelter and the Lancaster Children's Library, because I work with reception children. So for me they were like really good causes. And so over 12 days I walked from Lancaster to Brickhouse. And I did a show in 12 different towns and managed to raise 1,500. So very impressive. So I wanted to try writing a letter poem, and if anyone doesn't know what a letter poem is, it's a poem that's a letter. It's amazing. So, you know, what time for your life. And this is a poem which I wrote to my tutor at Birmingham University, and I say tutor really loosely. I barely went to uni when I was there, it's fine. But this poem is called Dear Thom Gorman. Dear Thom Gorman, for 1 year you were my tutor at Birmingham University. I am sure that you don't remember me. I was a mess. Long hair and no sense, and though I barely remember studying, I do remember you. We would spend breaks outside the old drama building in Selly Oaks smoking Mayfair brand cigarettes till our lungs forgot what fresh air tasted like, and by bloody God, it was fantastic. And though I would never say it, I really admired you. In my eyes, you were the epitome of cool, like God tier. You were a film buff, and we'd talk sci-fi, cartoons and nerdy stuff, and you had this love for Sailor Moon, which is generally seen as a girl's cartoon, but you embraced it. We'd spend hours debating which was the best of the 3 Star Wars movies, and no matter what we decided, at least we agreed of Star Wars movies there are only 3. Original trilogy forever. And possibly the holiday special. Now for me it was a time and a place where I didn't quite fit, but I loved the lessons that I had with you. You were this fountain of knowledge and you oozed style, and I guess I was kind of jealous for a while, and I think that maybe I subconsciously placed a bit of who I am today on what I remember of you. I don't remember the last time that I saw you. I just remember you went to go and work somewhere else and everyone was pretty upset. But I'm a teacher now too. I teach early years in Lancaster, and when I'm not teaching, I'm a performance poet, and it's really cool, I love it. Look, I'm only writing this because when I moved house, I recently found I still had your copy of the soundtrack to the Buffy the Vampire Slayer musical episode. Once More with Feeling. You probably don't remember lending it me, but I still listen to it, and I love it, I know all the words and everything. If I ever see you again, you can have it back. Anyway, I hope you're well. Ben. Cheers. How much time have I got left? I'm not timing any of this. 2 more? Okay, well I'm going to do one which I don't always perform, but I'm going to perform it tonight. In fact, I've only performed it once more, but I'm trying to get, I'm trying to perform it a bit more. This is called Evolve. I am like a hard drive. with unlimited space, void of anything but consciousness, I know that I exist. My heartbeat tells me this, that I am here, that I am me, and that I can evolve from a blank slate. A state of nothingness with a deep, insatiable hunger to learn. There is a brain to be filled, and I yearn for knowledge. I thirst for facts and figures. I crave to experience as much as I can, and above all else, I demand to feel the things that I cannot understand. I want to challenge myself to rewire myself so I can make sense of my world. I want new. I want to experience new but without forgetting the old, because to wipe the things that make me me would break my heart. I want to place all of my old in a glass cabinet, to display my being, and dead centre would be all those times it went horribly wrong. Right next to all those times where it went wonderfully right. And all the times that I stood strong and all the times that I shattered would be on display for all to see. And beneath there would be a plaque that would read, I am proud of who I am today. And I am proud of who I was. And I cannot wait to meet the person I will be tomorrow. Thank you. Oh, so as many people have said this evening, the world kind of sucks at the moment, doesn't it? Everything's just going batshit crazy. But I wrote one of the first poems I ever wrote, is the one I'm going to do for you. And it's a poem about being brave and looking forward into the future, regardless of what crap is going on around you, because everyone has to be brave, don't they? It doesn't matter how old you are. So thank you so much for having me. Rob, thank you. I've wanted to do this for so long, so yeah, cheers, man. This is my last poem. It's called Beginning. Thank you. Everything is packed. We're ready to leave. Sandwiches wrapped, a scarf and a hat, a torch, a compass, a battered old map, tea in a flask. It's all compact to the bag that's strapped to the back of my back. But are you sure? You do know that once we go, there's no turning back. This is the last time that we'll be here. But we won't leave the past, we'll just store it up here. Now for better, for worse, look, don't fear, I'll always be near, and together we'll steer our way through the deepest and darkest cave. We'll just be brave together, okay? I'm terrified too, but we'll find the way. The future's white, behind us is grey. I know sometimes it's better to say nothing at all. And if that's your way, well, that's your call. But let me put my hand in yours, and we'll support each other, and we won't fall. But we just need to step beyond this door. So one deep breath. Let's count to 4. Because the future is ours. Let's take it all. Thank you.